Good evening. This morning I made my first video about a young German man who went missing on his vacation in Bulgaria. I'm sorry to say that I mispronounced his surname. The correct pronunciation is Mittank, not Mittank or Mittank, it's Mittank, Mittank. Okay, I decided to make a follow-up video about this very intriguing case. Of course, I feel sorry for him and his family that he does not possibly he's deceased by now, and that he disappeared. It's a tragedy, of course. So what we know for certain is that Lars Mittank, 28 years old, in July 2014, he went missing in Varna, Bulgaria. He went on vacation to this resort at the Black Sea. He brought two friends, and so this Varna, the city, is a popular place because young people usually go there to sunbathe, to swim in the Black Sea, to have a good time, party, maybe drink alcohol, dance and have fun. Also, of course, some young people also take drugs because it's accessible there in that country. Lars Mittank and his friends, they went to Varna, Bulgaria. We know three things for certain. Facts about Lars Mittank and what happened down there. First, the ear injury. Lars Mittank injured his ear. He broke his eardrum. We know that because he visited a doctor's office, so they can tell that this really happened. We also know what Lars Mittank did at the airport, because there is a surveillance camera video where you can see that Lars ran fast in the lounge of the airport, and then he exited the airport building and he slowed down and he reached for his pocket, and then also he continued out on the parking lot and he jumped over a high barbed wire fence, and then we don't know what happened to him. A third fact that we know is that Lars Mittank's friends has said that Lars had a very poor appetite during his stay in Bulgaria, during his vacation. He was not hungry. They had ordered a all-inclusive. This was an all-inclusive trip, so prepaid meals. So he had all possibilities to eat. He didn't have to be hungry there, but despite that, his friends said that he had very little to eat for some reason. So we have the ear injury, the surveillance camera video, and Lars's loss of appetite. Those are the facts. And then the assumptions. You can speculate about the ear injury, about his behavior at the airport, and about his appetite or lack of appetite. It's easy to speculate. Allegedly, he injured his ear during a fight outside a bar in the city of Varna, Bulgaria. And the surveillance camera video, you see him running rapidly. Maybe someone was chasing him, we don't know that. Maybe he had a panic attack, that also we don't know. Maybe he was under the influence of drugs, and so had or a psychosis, so that we also don't know. And we don't know why he didn't eat that much during his stay. Those are unknown reasons for this to happen. So clearly the interesting thing about the case is what happened after he left the airport, when he disappeared without any traces. Clearly, when we see the surveillance video, we understand that he was nervous. Lars was afraid of something. He was stressed. He was panicking because he ran that fast, and we don't know why. Also, after he had jumped the barbed wired fence, we can presume that he he hurt his hands, or maybe that was a very high fence. I think I heard in a video that someone said that it was 5 meters high. So if you jump a fence like that, you could also break something, break a leg, and you can maybe he was covered in blood and dirt. So here he is, Lars, a tourist in a foreign country, panicking, injured, he's dirty, and then what happened? Having in mind that Lars Mittank's body was never found, you don't have that many theories to choose from regarding what happened to Lars when he left the airport. So the first possibility is that someone drove him away in a vehicle and then killed him and got rid of his body. Or that Lars himself committed suicide in some way, or had an accident and then drowned. Or a far-fetched theory is that Lars lived on as a homeless man. But what certainly didn't happen is that he died somewhere and nobody found his body. That I don't believe in, because a dead person would be discovered by someone sooner or later. So either he took away, he left the airport in a vehicle and was killed by someone who got rid of his body, or he drowned in the Black Sea, or lived on as a homeless man.